Well, as my boy ColeyD said, we pretty much met at the Art Institute of Atlanta, and basically I went to the cafeteria and I met this guy in there. Now I heard him like making beats or whatever, and he let me hear some of his tracks. And then I complimented him on them. I was like, "Oh man, you should go kind of hard, my nigga. Like real shit. Like like what you doing? Like who you working under or whatever." Like he started letting me know like he's pretty much on his independent shit. Like he doing his own thing. And he he was mostly into doing like video game beats. And the video game beats he let me hear like were nasty. Like they were stupid nasty. Like. And I admired it a lot because of the simple fact that the beats that he was making, they actually could have gone in a video game. And I see nowadays, like, when I play a game, I feel like I see like the music in the game has a little more of a hip hop feel to it. So it's getting around the time to where his beats that he make will actually fit perfectly with the gaming genre. And after he let me hear his beats or whatever, like we was just chilling for like hours and hours and talking or whatever, and I had let him hear a few of my joints, and I had rapped something for him. Then after that, we pretty much were cool. And then I'll say like a few days after that, I invited him over with my homeboy over to the apartment or whatever. Ever since then, like he came over for a few weeks. Like he'd come over mainly on the weekends when we didn't have nothing to do for school. And he would just chill out with us, you know, spend the night, you know, we sit there, play video games. He would work on his beats, let me hear some more material that he had. And I mean, ever since then, it's been history. Like, I've been talking to him quite a bit after that. But then after I actually left the school, like, I haven't seen him that much, you know. I kind of, like, lost contact with a lot of people. Like, I went AWOL for a while. But whenever I would appear at the school at random, like let's say months down the line, I would run into him here and there, and I'd sit down to him, ask him how he was, you know, like what you been up to, like what's your material you've been working on and stuff like that. But recently, well, not even say recently, I'll say months after that, I was basically AWOL again, and then he made this group called Firefang Clan. And he hit me up. After he hit me up on Facebook, he was talking about some, man, I haven't seen you in a minute, I haven't talked to you in a while, man. You like we gotta link up, stuff like that. And he just instantly made me an admin for the Firefang clan. So I'm basically one of the group leaders right there with him. And basically I could add people to the group if I want, I could take people out of the group if I want, stuff like that. And then it's like I haven't put nothing on there, said nothing in there for a while because I've been busy or I've been doing my own thing. But then that's when I finally had posted up some of the pictures that I was doing for my manga. And the character, he saw one of my characters. The character is a ninja known as Zero Shift. And he's like a combination of Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, Spawn, and Spider-Man Unlimited, if you know what that is, you know, with the nanics and everything that come out the watch, but on a much grander scale. Like, instead of it coming out of the watch and covering my body, it's like, it's actually on a cellular level. So my skin, one of my other main characters, completely replaced my cells with nanics. So at this point, and nanics are actually harder than adamantium. So I'm considered the ultimate defense of the team. And eventually, like and I'm also a dark demon demigod. And at some point, I get so strong to where I can completely change the nanics in my body to make it look like regular skin. So I no longer have to wear my armorized suit anymore if I please. But I could still put it on just for extra defense purposes if I really need to. And I'm also invulnerable to anything that's darkness. If it's a dark move, it doesn't matter what type of dark move it is, magic, just legit darkness or whatever, I'm completely immune to it. The only thing that really can hurt me is like holy weapons. But the ironic part about it is that I use a holy weapon myself. And not only like the nanix in my skin, you know your cells have minds of their own. And the cells basically my suit is kind of like Spawn, so it can act on its own without me even thinking. So, and I have a giant scarf around my neck, which is also made of nanix. It's kind of like Spawn's cape. If I basically get attacked, the scarf will act before I'll think to act. So you basically got two minds fighting against you at the same time. And when I start out, I'm fast enough to reach the speed of, I'm basically going the speed of sound, and I can break the sound barrier. Later on in the manga, I end up getting even faster to the point to where I can go at the speed of light. And I can literally break my body apart down to the cellular level and travel through time and space this way. Like I get really broken. Like I have magic powers, I have dark powers, which require me to use like my soul. And another part of the power is like stamina, or you can even put it in the reference as ki. And then we have chakra. So we basically have like three main forms of power, which is the ki, the chakra, and the stamina. Or you can say like something of the nature of not even stamina, the soul power, because the stamina would be just like ki or some shit like that. But anyways, like when I showed him this character, I didn't even show him what the character looked like under the suit. I just showed him what the outer suit looked like. And he saw the character, he was like, man, that character's so fly, dude. I'm working on this manga too, and I want to borrow that dude. Little did he know the character that he wanted to borrow so much was me. So I may be appearing in two different universes when these mangas come out, and nobody would have even known this, because they completely separate from each other. But I mean, that's just a little something, like that's kind of the some of the connections that me and him have or whatever. I want to get a little more involved with Fire Fang and some of the other things that he's doing, and I want to get him a little more involved with me, because as I said, this manga that I'm working on, it's based off of my real life, but it's based off of my life if me and everyone that I knew had powers. So even like how I'm gonna be appearing in Jurion's comic, Jurion is gonna be appearing in my comic, aka Zach Burner. So he gave me a few ideas, and we're gonna run with that and do a whole bunch of other extra things with it. But I mean, that's pretty much the gist of like how things turned out between me and him. Oh, like he commenting on my pictures. Like he got stupid comments on my pictures now. Like one for instance, one of them, you know, we watching the musical of The Wiz the other night.
Oh yeah.
And apparently there's a lot of people going around getting salty, saying, "Oh, there was no people or no other cultures in the play." Well, somebody did some research and watched it again and found a white person in the cast, but he was in the back chorus, and they had made the comment of, "Oh, this the same shit y'all was doing to us in y'all productions. Y'all have us in the back chorus and shit, not giving us no shine." Well, that's the same shit that happened to y'all people. Not only that, it's like, why you want to get mad? Why you want to sit here and get mad at all black cast for The Wiz when the movie Noah, not even Noah, it's what's the movie they came back out with, was talking about Moses? The most recent one.
One of the Ten Commandments.
You said what?
I don't think it's the 10 Commandments, ain't it?
No, that's the old one. That's the old one that came out on VHS where they had like 6 hours with the 2 tapes. That's not the one I'm talking about. It's recent. It's like it came out around the same time Noah did, because you know Noah, they was talking about how it was the movie where he was like he's about to, I guess, kill his son or something, or he was about to sacrifice his son or some shit. But basically in this one, if you watch this particular one dealing with Moses, everybody in the damn movie of Egyptian descent had no pigment at all. Like they had no melanin at all. Like it's saying they chose a whole bunch of white people to play Egyptians, and that's not true. Why the hell are you gonna sit here and use a whole bunch of white people to play Egyptians when you know goddamn well if you go to Africa and you go to goddamn Egypt, in that time frame, majority of them goddamn people were people of color. But you want to get mad at us for having our own version of the Wiz, or Wizard of Oz, mind you, when the Wizard of Oz is all fucking white. So how you gonna get mad that we got our own version when y'all got your own version? It sounds like y'all need to shut the fuck up and quit hating. Exactly. I'm just being honest. Like, no offense to white people, I got many white friends. Many white friends. And shit, I have no issue with dating white women. Or any culture for that matter. It doesn't even matter where you from. Like, I don't look at your color. It's not about your damn color. I would date anybody of any race. So why the hell are y'all white people getting mad because we got our own shit? Shut the fuck up and quit hating, you lame ass fuckers. You're ignorant as fuck and you need to kill yourself. That's just being real about it. If anybody feels some type of way, I don't give a fuck. You ain't hurting me, nigga.
I can't say it even better myself. Like, I mean, cause there's so many freaking hypocrites in the world nowadays. They're talking about oh I got black there's some people, I got black friends, or I got Latino friends, this, that, and the third, but still yet behind the scenes you acting all shady. Really? Nah.
Exactly. No, it don't work that way, man. It does not work that way. Like, I'm just tired of everybody in this bigotry and all this other stupid ass shit, or people hating on other cultures because they got their own production of something they made. Shit, you got your own version. What the fuck are you hating for, nigga? If you got a problem with the Wiz, nigga, go watch the Wizard of Oz, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
It's as simple as that.
And that was done way in the 1930s.
Exactly, motherfucker. I think we have a right to make our own version if we please. Shit.
And we did. And we did.
Stand ignorant motherfuckers. And what people don't understand, if you really knew y'all fucking history, y'all would know that everybody in this fucking planet was of color at one point. Everybody was of color. The only reason there is white or any of this other bullshit that y'all sitting here and trying to motherfucking discriminate with is because the motherfuckers who had color in their skin went to goddamn areas of the planet where it was extremely cold and they lost melanin in their goddamn skin because they weren't exposed to the sun like the people who stayed in it. So guess what, motherfucker? You're all black. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
If you don't like black people, you might as well kill yourself now.
Boy.
Yeah, it just got spiritual.
Majority of the white people who is of today's society, especially of female descent, they agree on what you saying.
Straight like that. Let me give you another fact. Alright. The teachings of Muhammad, the teachings of Buddhism, and the teachings of Christianity are not separate religions for all of you ignorant, dumb motherfuckers. If you knew your roots, you would know that all three of these religions go together. What it was is that different groups of people separated them because they took whatever piece they wanted from the giant book and they lived by that part of it. It's all from the same shit. The Bible, the Torah, and the Quran are one fucking book. It's not three separate, it's one fucking book. If you don't believe me, do your research, nigga. Straight like that. All of y'all motherfuckers are black. There's no point in calling yourself a Christian. There's no point in calling yourself a Jew. Any of that dumb shit. Because all of that shit is part of one fucking book. God is vast. He is not just one fucking thing. If you have not realized, he is all, motherfucker. So maybe you should think about that.
That's a word.
Yeah, it got real.
That's a word right there. Like,
that's some history for your ass.
And as of this tape day, it is Sunday, bruh.
Oh, it is Sunday too. Ironically.
Yeah.
I'm took your ass to church.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing little things out there, like, you know, God hits people in different ways. It hits strategy. It hits strategy in a more vulgar way, but hey, it's getting the word out there. Oh, and by the way,
exactly. One more thing, one last thing, and I'm done with that.
Okay.
All right. For all of you atheists, motherfuckers, there is no such thing as a fucking atheist. You have to believe in something to not believe in it, you dumb retard.
Otherwise, why are you following in love? Why are you believing in marriage? Why are you believing in holidays? Why are you even celebrating in holidays?
Thank you.
Why are you believing in your birthday?
Thank you. You're ignorant. You don't know your history. You're misguided as fuck. If you think an atheist is something that's real, you need to shoot yourself in the head right now because your life is a waste.
So why are you living? Not promoting suicide or anything, but if you are so-called atheist, why are you living? Just saying.
Like, I ain't saying nobody just really go kill yourself, but I'm just being honest. Like, this is real shit. Like, I'm just tired of the ignorance. We have been deprived and mind raped of our history and culture for so many years that people sit here and started believing this shit. Anything that you get out of these books as far as our history when it comes to America, like shit like Columbus discovered America, all of that shit, fuck no, nigga, that shit is not true. We never discovered this fucking land. It was people already fucking here. Not to mention, while y'all niggas sitting here celebrating Columbus Day, if y'all knew y'all history, if this nigga would have been alive today, he would have been locked away for life for fraud.
Yep.
Wake up, people. Wake up.
This dude stole land from what was supposed to be now called Indians, when really in actuality that were Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? But because of the fact Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, he hit that land and called it India at the time. It called them Indians. Well, no.
Oh, another fact. In some cultures, the word Indian means Negro. Think about that.
I can show you a picture of a Native American, and then I can show you a picture of an actual Indian, and then we could decipher which is actually which. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think those pictures are
shit
popping
crazy,
up right about now too.
When they research, people need to know their roots. Like, people sitting here calling Egyptian mythology. It's not mythology, motherfucker. The Egyptian shit that went on back then was our history. What do you think Christianity came from? Christianity was shit stolen from Egypt. It was shit stolen from the Egyptian history. If you go back and look at the Egyptian mythology that y'all claim is not real, y'all would notice that the Bible links directly to Egyptian history. We have the same shit in Christianity that they had in their shit. Don't believe me? Look the shit up.